Hi, thank you for taking a moment to watch this video of our 2016 Freightliner M2. Now this is a red truck extended cab, 26,000 GVWR. However, we have special ordered this unit with a larger front axle, larger rear axle, with a locking rear differential, and a few other premium features that just really set this truck apart. We of course spec this truck out with power heated mirrors. It has a 50-gallon polished aluminum fuel tank. It is CARB compliant with diesel exhaust fluid tank, 6-gallon capacity located conveniently right next to the fuel tank. On the back end of this truck, we equipped it with the SP9000 side puller, Chevron Series 12 LCG, and In the Ditch Pro Series toolboxes. All versions of the SP series side pullers come standard with hydraulic extendable legs. The unique flipper foot design allows for 100% contact with the ground even when the ground has uneven surfaces. Here we'll take a moment to show you how the ice grouser feature works with the flipper foot design by simply removing the pin, reinstalling the pin, giving us a rated edge to get a good bite on the ground when you have less than desirable traction. We're going to take a moment to show you some of the features of how to use the SP9000 side puller. Watch as Ty installs the removable Revolution boom head by In the Ditch Towing Products. The retainer clip is easy to remove. Simply pull out the wire rope, place it in the boom head, lay it down in the channel guide, and reinstall the clip assembly to keep your line retained. There are numerous different setup configurations for use of the side puller, and we're going to take a moment to feature some of these using a 4-ton snatch block and a 3/4 inch screw pin shackle. If the recovery requires a high pull, you can set up off of the flipper foot with the snatch block as demonstrated here. If the recovery demands an extreme angle, use this example as a good setup by anchoring to the side puller with the snatch block to achieve the sharp angle. If you need to two-part your line, it's a very simple setup as well. But the real benefit of the SP9000 is the ability to pull directly off the center boom head. Here Ty demonstrates the range of angle that you can use to do a recovery with the center boom head. Now we're going to take a moment to focus on the In the Ditch Pro Series toolboxes. These are wonderful toolboxes, very customizable. Here on the driver's side, this box is 70 inches long, has a full-length shelf with dividers to separate your equipment. We've equipped these toolboxes with 2 bright white LED lights to help illuminate your boxes at nighttime. They do a fantastic job. The popular storage fender option is equipped on this truck. We have LED strip lighting installed inside here to help keep your equipment inside illuminated at nighttime as well. On top of these toolboxes, we've got a 70-inch aluminum box top tray for the equipment you don't want inside your toolboxes. This is a good place for things like 10-foot J-hook chains, chain bridles, snatch block, etc. The LCG Carrier is renowned for its range of operation. Here Ty is going to demonstrate that by leaving air in the rear suspension, you can achieve a very steep dump angle for loads that don't roll off of the deck. Conversely, by dumping the air in the rear suspension, you can gain the benefit of the maximum low load angle of the Chevron Series 12 LCG Carrier. Now this Carrier is 102 inches wide and it's 12,000 pound deck capacity. It's one single sheet of steel. It's true diamond plate. It's not stamped. This particular LCG Carrier has a very unique feature offered by Chevron, which is called the Slide Winder Winch package. This sturdy and efficient design allows for repositioning of the exit point of your wire rope to load vehicles such as Porsches, Audis, etc. that have the offset tow eye. Here Ty demonstrates how easy it is to use this feature. As we do on most of our carriers, we've equipped this unit with a wireless remote control system that will operate both your carrier winch and your side puller winch. Chevron's control station is a wonderful design that utilizes an aluminum hood assembly. Those of you who have had car carriers in the past can see the benefit of having the aluminum hood, which doesn't mean it's going to rust out. Here we take a moment to demonstrate how Chevron's 4,000-pound rated wheel lift operates. You should notice the speed of operation of the wheel lift and the Carrier as we demonstrate these features, and that's because we've installed an upgraded 24-gallon per minute hydraulic pump versus the standard 18-gallon per minute pump. Chevron's L-arm system is a proven design. It's very simple to operate. Simply place the L-arm in the C-channel, install the T-pin, and away you go. The aluminum wheel retainer pan slides in and out on the L-arm so that you get a good placement on the tire itself for different widths of wheel spread. The placement of the L-arms at the back of the Carrier is such that when the wheel lift is retracted, you cannot pull the L-arms out. This helps prevent them accidentally falling out of the retainers, but more importantly, it also prevents them from being stolen. We're always trying to improve our product offering, and in this video, we want to show you the effectiveness of this light bar at nighttime. The IWS custom light bar has been well received throughout the industry. Its width is significantly longer than all other light bars offered. Tow-mate light technology is utilized throughout the light bar. It's very bright, and the amber lights can be swapped to reds or blues with ease. We install bright white LED upper work lights, or alley lights if you will. They're pedestal mounted, so they're easily adjustable, putting light on the scene where you need it. This light bar offers all the same things you expect in a high-quality light bar from Whelen or Federal Signal. It gives you your brake, turn, and tail lights, your running lights along the top 3 modules of the light bar. Here we'll bring on the alley lights. Next, we'll demonstrate the safety director mode of the light bar. As you can see here, we're going to a move left mode, followed by the move right mode. As you can see, all the lights at the end and the back of the light bar are giving the indication of which direction to go. It also has a center out mode. The front of the light bar will stay in a random flash pattern as we move to this scenario on the back. We have duplicated the same lights for lower work lights for your wheel lift, and they are also on a swivel pedestal mount. You should notice that all the body lights and tail lights are flashing. This is a popular option we call the digital marker strobe kit. We install this. It's on a switch in the cab, a separate switch from the light bar controls, but it gives your body lights a strobing capability along with your tail lights. One of the benefits of that is it kind of gives you some red lights flashing along with your ambers. As we take a moment to move to the right-hand side of the truck, again, we'll take a moment to look at the In the Ditch Pro Series toolbox, which here on the right-hand side is equipped a little bit differently than the left-hand side. It has a half-length shelf and the extremely popular jack bracket assembly that really helps ease the handling of the floor jack. Plain and simple, this helps make it easy for the driver to remove these typically awkward-shaped jacks in a manner where they don't have to bust their knuckles trying to dig it out sideways. A lug wrench bracket is mounted on the forward wall. This is capable of holding 2 4-point lug wrenches. We've installed a 4-hook rack by In the Ditch on the back wall high towards the front of the box in the open area. This allows for a convenient place to hang duct tape, electrical tape, baling wire, etc. Things you don't want laying in the bottom of your box. Again, at nighttime, you can see the illumination with the LED lights inside the toolbox. In the Ditch builds these boxes with the tower in mind and longevity. Take note of the channel that the lights are installed in that protects your wiring from the equipment being removed and installed in the truck. The storage fenders on this truck have a 4-gallon trash can and a fuel can mounted on each side. Another box top tray graces the top of the toolbox on the right-hand side. This one has no dividers, allowing for storage of longer items like a shovel, a broom, and the jack handle. We've also installed a 70-inch aluminum lumber basket behind the toolbox on the right-hand side. Watch as Ty demonstrates the strength of the In the Ditch Pro Series toolbox by standing on the door. These toolboxes have a 400-pound rating on the door. We've furnished this truck with an air service fitting conveniently located on the front of the toolbox on the right-hand side. The air line to the fitting and the wiring to the toolbox lights are protected by the wire routing bracket that you see located here. Coming back to the Freightliner portion of this truck, access for the passenger into the cab is easy via the steps, and we've ensured there is an easy handhold for the passenger to hold to here on the outside of the truck, as well as one inside the door. A fixed passenger seat allows for plenty of room for passengers to enter into the rear portion of the cab. This Freightliner offers an easy and efficient dash layout. And one of the popular options we spec in our trucks is the premium air driver's seat, which gives you a number of different functions. Besides the up and down switch, you have 3 different air lumbar support settings, and you have an adjustable shock absorber for the up and down bounce of the seat. The steering column is adjustable up and down and in and out via a pedal at the base of the steering column. A simple and easy to read gauge cluster is provided. Cruise control and headlight switches are located to the left of the steering column. We've also provided a Pto Operation light. A number of years ago, Freightliner made a tremendous design improvement by moving the automatic shift mechanism off of the column onto the dash. This T-handle design has been working fantastic. As we take a moment to focus on the dash layout, an AM/FM CD stereo with auxiliary and MP3 capabilities is provided in this truck, as well as Bluetooth capability. The window switches are positioned here to the far left instead of on the door where they typically could fail. Mirror heat, door locks. The air brake system on this Freightliner has an auto park brake, so when you switch to park with the gear selector, your parking brakes will auto set. Your air suspension switch is located here. When activated, there is an audible buzzer to let the operator know that his suspension is deflated. The manual diesel particulate filter regeneration switch is located here, low on the center of the dash. This truck has an Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. There is a provision for overdrive off. Another unique addition to this truck is a manual engine fan operation switch, so you don't have to wait for the automatic mode to always help kick in and cool your engine down. Located low to the right is the Pto Operation switch. And lastly, a cigarette lighter, which gives you provision for a 12-volt outlet. The numerous functions of the business end of this truck, lights, beacons, our IWS light bar are located high on the ceiling at the center. To the right is the PLC switch panel. That's PowerLink technology from Tomate. This controls the light bar functions. To the left is the 5 rocker switch panel that controls all the other functions. And we've added a Pto Operation light here as well. To maximize passenger carrying capacity, this Freightliner has a full-width rear back seat to hold 3 people with 3 seatbelt positions. Beneath the hood of this Freightliner is a 300 horsepower Cummins 6.7-liter engine, backed by a 5-year, 200,000-mile Cummins extended warranty, and this is Protection 1 coverage, which means the turbo, the injectors, and the water pump are covered during that period. This engine is backed by an Allison automatic transmission. It's 2100 series, it's a 6-speed, so running down the interstate at 75 mile an hour doesn't have your RPMs running at 26 or 2700. This truck will run comfortably around 2000 to 2100 when you're running highway speed on cruise. Nice accessories along the front, the chrome touches really give this Freightliner a super appearance. If you like what you see in this video, please don't hesitate, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. Thanks for taking time to watch this video and have a wonderful day.